Morning, everyone. My name is Derek Nelson. I'm happy to introduce you to inSoma Bio, where we make fat amazing. Fat grafting is a common and rapidly growing procedure where fat is liposuctioned from one location in the body, re-injected into a different location to restore volume. It is a non-invasive and more natural alternative to implantable fillers for procedures such as facial and breast reconstruction. But it has a fundamental flaw. Fat grafting requires liposuction, which blends that tissue into an amorphous mass. This makes it almost impossible for a surgeon to control its final shape. In addition, there's a highly unpredictable volume retention because a lot of that tissue ends up dying within months after insertion. This is due to the ruptured vasculature due to fat grafting. This necessitates multiple rounds of fat grafting for a full augmentation in cases such as breast reconstruction. This is where inSoma comes into play. We developed a technology called Fractur. Fractur is a biosynthetic protein inspired from the human protein elastin. The first dash of magic in Fractur is a temperature switch, where at room temperature, it is a soluble, injectable liquid, but at body temperature, it transitions into a solid porous scaffold. It's because of the injectable nature of Fractur, it seamlessly integrates into the clinical workflow of fat grafting, where liquid fat can be combined with liquid Fractur immediately prior to injection. The result of this is that physicians can transform this amorphous mass into a solid, shapeable implant that actually matches the native biomechanics of fat. The second dash of magic in Fractur is that it acts as a conduit for blood vessel formation, blood vessel penetration into the scaffold. This results in an 80% reduction in necrosis and more than 2 times improvement in fat take compared to injections of fat alone. It's also completely bioresorbable, meaning that ultimately only the host's own tissue is detected at that site. This mitigates concerns about permanent implants in the market. With our in-house ISO-certified manufacturing, as well as our preclinical safety and efficacy established, the FDA has just approved our first-in-human clinical trial this month. We anticipate completion of that trial by the end of this year. And with such a high demand from both patients and surgeons alike for these natural procedures, our go-to market strategy will focus on the aesthetic fat grafting space, which will lead us to a fast source of revenue in a cash pay market, while we build the resources and evidence for reconstruction reimbursement. And while our primary asset will be focusing on aesthetic fat grafting, the regenerative properties of Fractur are also extremely valuable in other indications that we've already shown in preclinical studies. This includes peripheral nerve repair, skin replacement, and vascular disease, allowing us to build a regenerative medicine empire. This technology is being pushed forward by a team of nationally recognized plastic surgeons, as well as seasoned experts in implantable, or I should say injectable devices, biomanufacturing, biomaterials. So with that, we raised up to $11 million, over half of which is non-dilutive federal grant funding. And we're currently raising a $2 million bridge round to propel us past our critical clinical value inflection points. Thank you for your time. If you remember nothing else, please remember, inSoma Bio wants to make your fat amazing. Thanks.